What's going on YouTube? It's What's the Hype back with another video, and today I'm going to teach you guys how to dress and style yourself like the rapper Travis Scott. Travis's style has been pretty popular for a while now, and this is going to be basically how you guys can dress like him or similar to him for a lot cheaper of a cost. Of course, if you guys do like this video, make sure to drop a like and subscribe, as it'll make me want to do more of these videos in the future, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Let's get right into it. So what I did for this video is I picked out 3 outfits that I liked and that summed up his style pretty well on the Flame Fits that I found on Instagram. I'll try and tag them down below in the description. And basically I break down the pieces that you're seeing on screen now for like kind of a mid-tier option for some of them, as well as like a cheap option that's definitely affordable. But let's get it. This is the first outfit I picked out, and I picked this one out specifically because I like the kind of like gorkcore hiker look on Travis. Up top, he's wearing the Cactus Trails fleece, and I think the best alternative to this is the Patagonia Retro X fleece. I really like these, and if you can find these for deals, which you usually can on eBay, Grailed, wherever it is, they have really nice colorways. There wasn't like a great colorway at a cheap price that matches this fleece that he's wearing specifically, but there's a lot of really unique colorways that I could see him wearing. I'm not sure of the exact model of this Patagonia fleece, but I do like this one as well. Coming in that cream color, it looks really similar to his, as well as the $25 one from PacSun. Obviously not the best materials on it comparable to the Patagonia or Cactus Trails one, but definitely for that price you can't beat it. For bottoms, he's wearing the shorts from the same collection, the Cactus Trails one. These are actually pretty cool, going for about $100-ish, but the best alternative to these in my opinion, if you're looking for mesh shorts, is the Champion ones. I also really like the Patagonia baggies. They're a different material coming in at nylon, but these are super versatile. You can also get them in different kind of styles, like this board short one here that has a unique pattern on it that I like, as well as the Russell Athletic ones were also pretty cheap, and these didn't look bad. A nice colorway. Looking at his socks, he's wearing the ready-made Flame socks. These are okay, but definitely not my favorite part of the outfit. These alternative socks I found here I think are kinda cringe, but I also kinda think the graphic is cool, and if you had a good shoe, this could be kind of a cool look. But we also have the ones from JiffyShirts.com, which I actually really like these and think they would match the shoes way better. And for a better quality pair of socks, I recommend these from Todd Snyder, which also would look really nice with the shoes. On foot, Travis is rocking the Newcastle SB Dunks, and in this video, this is probably the hardest shoe to find an alternative for. Looking at dunk alternatives, I know the medium curries aren't cheap, but this is probably the best option you can have, looking for around $300 to $400 on eBay. Like I said, this shoe is pretty hard to find an alternative for because it's such a unique colorway, but Nike ID'd a pair of these Air Forces, and it actually came out pretty similar. Looking at the blue swoosh as well as the Nike logo in the back being red, thought these weren't bad. Another low-top shoe option that Travis used to wear a lot was the Jown Vans, specifically in the brown colorway, and there's a perfect alternative to these. As you can see on screen, the Jown Vans go for a ton of money, but this alternative looks super close in my opinion. I saw these at a local mall and was really tempted to get these. I actually like the alternative better because not only are they way cheaper, but they have an off-white sole that I think looks really clean. Moving into the next fit, this one's pretty basic and pretty simple, but it's kind of a classic Travis Scott look in all brown. Up top, he has a cacti hat. This similar colorway goes for around $70 to $80. Alternatives to this is this Carhartt Work in Progress hat, as well as this vintage Nike hat that had a red logo, which was kind of cool. And then lastly, this Rothko hat for only $12. Pretty clean hat in my opinion. He's rocking a vintage Foo Fighters tee, which goes from anywhere from like $120 to like $200, so definitely not a cheap vintage tee, but I found some really good alternatives. On Grailed and eBay, I just looked up stuff like brown vintage band tee, and you can get a lot of really cool options when looking for vintage tees. I highly recommend you look for ones with unique graphics because that's usually what Travis is wearing, stuff with big graphics. But looking at his pants in this outfit, please save yourself some money and don't buy the Cacti Heritage work pants. These are legit just Dickie 874s that you can get for $25 in the same colorway, so make sure to get these instead. I really like the British khaki colorway of the 6s. I think these came out really clean, but an easy alternative to these for a much cheaper price is the Wheat Jordan 6s, which aren't talked about at all surprisingly. Another good high top option is the Carhartt Work in Progress Converse Chuck 70s, coming in at $100. And the last outfit I picked out is very expensive, a lot of really expensive pieces, but I was able to find some good alternatives. So up first is the Cacti Heritage trucker hat, really nothing too crazy, going anywhere from $70 to $100 on StockX, but I would recommend that you go just look for vintage trucker hats on places like Grailed or eBay, as I think you can get way better deals, and a lot better logos in my opinion, usually better colors, graphics, and definitely something unique you're not going to see anybody else wear. Up top, he's wearing the Balenciaga Pico overshirt, which goes for a ton of money, but he's worn this a lot. If you look at photos of Travis Scott, you can see a lot of different ones with this, as well as I believe Kanye and Trevor Gorgie has worn this. It's definitely pretty popular. The oversizedness of the shirt, as well as like the slits or cuts on the side, are going to be hard to replicate, but I would recommend that you guys look up like vintage flannel jacket or heavyweight flannel jacket, something like that, and definitely look for a blue color or whatever color you're looking for, because you can find some somewhat similar options, but definitely not going to find something with the exact same fit. Looking at his Capital patchwork bandana pants, I think this is also going to be somewhat tough to replicate, but I would recommend looking for a vintage pair of jeans, specifically Levi's 501s, because they look like this similar kind of fit, but when looking for these, I would just make sure that the length is definitely a lot longer than what you're used to, because he really stacked up these pants to go on the 4s. I'd recommend trying to find scraps of fabric or different patches to customize your own pair of jeans to get the same look, but I really like Filthy's jacket and thought this looked like a similar kind of patchwork piece. If you're into shoes, you know how crazy expensive the M&M 4s are. These go for tens of thousands of dollars, but a really good option is the Jordan 4 Winterized Blue. These are definitely a lot cheaper and get a pretty similar colorway. The Jordan 4 Deep Ocean is also a really underrated colorway on the Air Jordan 4 in my opinion. These look really cool, especially I saw somebody bleach them and thought that looked really sick. I hope I was able to select some good options. I know not everything is super cheap, but it's hard to find good alternatives for some of the really expensive pieces, especially with his crazy sense of style at some time. But I hope you guys enjoy. Like I said, make sure to drop a like and subscribe if you are new, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace!